All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. What we have here is a 2019 Defender HD10 XMR. They are a customer of mine for quite a few years now. I've done wheel bearings on this, possibly an axle, maybe a few other things. But what we're doing today, we're gonna go ahead and replace the clutch with some aftermarket clutches. Their belt's slipping really bad. They're tired of that happening. It's a nice unit, man. This is a really nice unit. So we're gonna jump into checking this guy out here. Again, like I said, you put it in gear, it slips, it bucks, it kicks, and they're tired of that because they do a lot of trail riding. So we're gonna go ahead and check out the clutch they got from MCB Performance. They told them the tire size, the kind of riding they do. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox that stuff. We'll check that out, and then I'll show you guys how to install it in this 2019 Defender HD10 XMR. All right, like I said, they ordered the clutches from MCB Performance, and they told them what kind of riding they do, what tire size they have. And so what they do, they basically set up the whole entire clutch. It's a primary and a secondary and a belt. So we're gonna go ahead and open this first box here, which should be the primary and secondary clutch. I personally have not seen these. They have done a lot of research, and I've looked at, they sent me a link to the webpage so I could see what was going on with this thing, and I hear a lot of good reviews on this. So the idea is to help them with belt longevity and all that. So as you can see, here's the secondary clutch, all packaged really, really nice. It's been resprung, probably a different helix on it. I don't know the whole parameters of this thing. And you will need the specialty tool from Canam to actually spread the secondary part on this one. You can pry it, but you're better off using the proper tool to spread this apart. It will screw into here, and you got a little knob that screws onto there. Here comes in the belt, I was gonna say here comes the primary, but the belt I guess they recommend is the Ultramax XP, the UXP487. You can find these online, you can find them on Amazon, you can find them pretty much anywhere the belts are sold. Remove this bolt for shipping. Remove this bolt for shipping only. Oh, okay, I was like, what? This wasn't making any sense. I see some stickers, MCB Performance. Like I said, they did the due diligence on this. They looked at a lot of other companies and all that. There is the actual bolt for that. So, and there you go. Brand new primary. That's good looking. It tells you to remove that bolt because that bolt is just for shipping only. So you get rid of that and you'll put the other one back in. So those are pretty nice. Now with this clutch setup, I know they said they need to run a bigger, man, I got stuff everywhere. They have a CVT cover or the clutch cover. It's actually longer, or wider, so you don't hit anything, because I think the way this clutch is set up, the offset and distancing is all done, so it sets a little bit further out, so you got to get a different case cover. It's actually sticks out more here and here, so it actually clears that primary and secondary clutch. Let's see if they shipped any nice stickers inside of here. Oh, fail. That's all right. We got 3 of them already. So again, they got these from MCB Performance. And again, it's set up. They ask tire sizes, type of riding, terrain. I mean, what unit you have, of course, the type of riding you do, tire sizes and all that, to make sure that when they weight these and respring them, and maybe possibly, I'm not sure if they put a different helix in these or not. I didn't get too in depth into it. You can see it says DEF for Defender. That way they can properly set this up for your riding style. So let's jump over here, yank that back tire off, and a few other things, get that clutch cover off, and let's get these other clutches. Let's get this tire off here real quick. Get all that out of the way. Oh yeah, I put brakes on this is also all the way around for them too. So I have this nice little set of pin pullers. I love these things. I'll leave a link in the description. You can get them off of Amazon. So pull this side cover off. all these push pins, we'll pull all that off. All right, sorry guys, my youngest wants to be in the video apparently. You want to walk over here? Here, say hi.
Hi.
Say hi.
Hi.
All right. You good? You're in the video. All right, let me go back to doing what I was doing here.
Okay.
All right, again, like I said, we're pulling out this side panel right here using the push pin pliers, body panel pliers. I don't remember the exact name of these. Again, I'll find the link in the description. So we'll come in here, we'll take out all the housing bolts, and I want to compare this CVT housing to the one we got from MCB, because they said the other one sticks out further. So I want to measure, or even just lay them side by side and get a look at that. So let's yank this guy off here. I like to use my impact with the 8mm swivel. Just makes life a lot easier to get in these odd places. Is it an 8? Or is that I grab a 10? That's a 10. I know I have an 8 here somewhere. There it is. All right, try this again. We'll get this guy off. Like I said, it's just easier for me to get in these odd spots down here with the swivel and a nice extension. Na, 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 na. I know it's boring to watch this, but again, I got guys who complain about me not showing everything, guys complain about me showing everything, so I'd rather just show you kind of step by step everything going on. I think it's just a little bit easier. Probably could grab some light and throw it in there for you. But anyways, let's go ahead and we'll pull this cover off here. You can just see how floppy that belt is. That belt should not have that much slack in it by any means at all. That is insane. Now, if you look, you can see this belt's been changed a few times. You can see where the tool went in here, spread the secondary clutch apart and pressed up against that. And then you could see that I could already tell that other helix on there is different. Definitely taller this direction. So I might be able to just take this bolt out, and what size was that? Is that a 17 also? Let's see. Where is that? There we go. Should be a 17 without even having to spread the secondary clutch. And that's a regular threaded clutch, right-hand thread. No big deal. Because usually what you'll do, you'll take that tool, you put it in there and you spread it apart. But with as stretched out as this belt is, didn't even have to do that. Holy smokes, that's crazy. I haven't seen a belt stretched out like that in a long time. Belt's pretty solid too. Is it a Canam belt? It is, yeah, it's a BRP belt. Direction rotation was correct too, so that's good. So I definitely, you could measure to see what the service limit is on this belt. It's probably going to be somewhere around 30 millimeters, I think. It's been a while since I've messed with the Can-Am ones. Oh, here's another problem. There we go. That was a problem. One of the rollers on the secondary clutch. That's what I couldn't remember. They said they were having an issue. I don't know if you could see. I'll try to get you over here maybe in the sun a little bit. But the rollers got destroyed in here. That's why that thing is the way it is. But that's one piece. So it's another big issue they have with that. So I forgot about that. I think they already had those replaced before. It wasn't by me, it was by a dealership. Let's go ahead and get this next one here. I think it's a, which one was that? What was that one? 21, so that's not a 21 there, probably 22 or 3. Let me grab the tool. Got a little light, and the wife brought me the last cupcake. How sweet of her. So I'm gonna eat this, eat this lovely cupcake real quick, which should take about 2 bites. Good pick-me-up, I guess. And I believe that was a 23 millimeter. Nope, 22 millimeter bolt for the primary clutch. Lovely. Get to watch me eat a cupcake. Anyways, like I was saying, I got you a little bit of light in here. Not the best angle. Now I feel like I got icing all over my mustache. But anyways, so get back to primary clutch. Pop that bad boy out. If I don't have room with the electric, I'll have to go grab my air, which I might have room. We'll see. All right. Ow, smashed my fingers. Oh. And then we'll have to get our clutch puller, stick it in there, and hit that with probably some air to get it out. Oh my gosh. I'll probably throw just a touch of anti-seize on this. Like I said, the other one comes with a new washer and a bolt. Of course, you want the dome side facing out so it pushes down on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and go grab man, it's pretty impressive how much it moves around. Well, I'm gonna grab my clutch puller. We'll get it in there and we'll get this thing out. So I ran up to my buddy's shop, grabbed another clutch puller here. Hopefully this one works. He said this is the one he uses on the Defenders. Let's screw this thing in. Let's see what's going on. Boy, that almost goes completely bottomed out on that thing. All right, let's see if we can get this thing to pop off. I put a little grease on it to kind of create a hydrolock scenario on it. He said that's what he does. He built a lot of big motors, 500 horsepower stuff. So let's see what happens here. All right, got it popped off there. Didn't realize in all that shamble the battery went dead. Try to get it back out here. A few ugga-duggas. Make it pop off. I guess I can unhook my air gun here. All right, yep, added a little grease, kind of created a hydrolock situation there, really helped pop it off. Again, sorry the battery took a crap. Primary clutch, get all the junk out. Check the bearing. Bearing feels all right. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and install the new primary, new secondary, and go ahead and torque those down. I'll probably use just a touch of anti-seize on both of these. That way, when we do need to take them back out, we'll be able to get them back out so they don't rust up, because I've had some of these rust in there before. People get water in here. A lot of people don't realize they need to service these things on a regular basis. So let's grab the other two, install those, torque those down, and get that belt on. All right, got the bolt removed out of this guy for shipping. We'll make sure I got my gloves off so I don't want to get any contaminants or anything on the sheaves. I'll wipe those down. And all we gotta do is just slide it back on to that guy there. And again, it did come with a new bolt and a new washer, which is awesome. Like I said, I did add a little bit of anti-seize of this thing. We'll screw this all the way in. Which this is gonna take a minute, but anyways. We'll torque that down here in a second. Let me grab the secondary clutch, which is right here. Slide it on. And then the bolt and everything will go all the way down inside of there. And then I need to tighten that up again. This has just a touch of anti-seize on it. That is now on there. Good there. All right, I can feel that spin on that. All right, give me 1 second. Let me look up the torque specs for both. All right, so this one was 89 and this one on the secondary is 52. So we got that ready to go. We just need to install our tool to spread the secondary apart. All right, so I finally got the new tool in, which I just dropped part of it. Where the heck did it just go? The bolt went somewhere just now. There it is. So the one I borrowed from my buddy had been dropped and all this was messed up. He said just grind it down next time. I didn't want to do it because it's his. But anyways, pretty simple. Spin this little guy in here like so. We'll take that, put it in here. Get it all the way locked down. Spin this guy out. And this will separate the secondary clutch. See if it's tightened all the way here. If I can get it to stop moving, we'll be all right. There we go there. Do I have what I need? Nope, sure don't. All right, throw this guy on there, 14 millimeter socket, and all we'll do is just start cranking this thing, and this will start spreading the secondary clutch apart. If I can get my angle on it here. Let's see if we can get our belt on there. Again, this is the Ultramax XP that they recommend. It comes with the kit. Part number UXP487. This is a 19 Defender. Check direction. Should be like this. Let's throw it over to primary. Now I may have to spread the secondary more. I don't know. I didn't go too far on the secondary just now. Yeah, I'm gonna spread the secondary a lot more. I think I'll go from under and around and over. So now that's down in the secondary. We'll just loosen this silly thing back up. Again, you're probably better off using a shorty socket on this thing than you are a deep well. Unwind this guy out. I usually rotate my secondary clutch to make sure it shuts back onto the belt and make sure the belt height, ride height in the secondary looks good. Deflection feels good. The height looks really good. And again, it's 89 and 52 foot-pounds on those. So let's take a look at this this cover here real quick. Let me empty some of these bolts out of here and we'll compare the two covers they gave us. All right, so according to the company, this is supposed to be a deeper one, but they look exactly the same. The part number inside here, the mold number, all that stuff is exactly the same as the old one. I don't think there is a difference. Again, you do have that little drain plug down there for letting water out of this thing if you get water in it, but I want to set them on the ground and compare the heights, because I don't think they changed. They said you needed a different one, a taller one, but I don't think they're any different. Do you guys see any difference there? I really don't. I really don't. I don't, get off my butt here. I don't think they need to be changed. They said it's supposed to be changed, but I don't think they need to be. So let's slap this sucker back on and we'll be done with the belt change. All right, so let's take the old cover. We'll line it up here, see if it goes on. And it doesn't, because these clutches are taller. They're supposed to send a taller clutch cover. So let's see if this one actually does the trick or not. And no, it's the same one. So no, they did not send the proper clutch cover. So I get to put the tire on for this tire on for like a 4th time now, because the first time my puller was too messed up, and then the secondary clutch tool was too messed up, and then forget what else I had. Yeah, whatever it was. So now I got to put tire in. Now I got to stop the video again, and we'll talk to the company that sent this, because it is not correct, and see if they can give us the proper one. All right, guys, we finally got in the proper, as they say, the proper clutch cover here. Now the part number on this one here, as you can see, let's make sure we're in focus there, where we at, is 420-212-503. I believe this is a newer model. They call it the variator cover, basically clutch cover, CVT cover, outer cover. Now this one is supposed to be, unlike the other one they sent on accident, they actually sent the stock one, because they were talking about a 19 at the time. So let's undo this guy real quick. Take it out. And let's see if we got this guy right. Now this came from MCB clutches. He ordered it, got it in, sent the wrong one because they were talking about the other one. Now if you look here, so as far as the new one goes, you can definitely see that secondary. The secondary is a lot bigger and a lot different shape. Now my question becomes, the secondary clutch, I don't know if you guys can see that from the secondary clutch on this. It has the, I believe it's the charge tube, or the output tube, whatever it is for the air to go through. Do we need that piece to go on here? That I don't know. So I'm gonna jump down here. We're gonna pull the tire back off. I got it up on a jack already. We'll pull it off, put this on there, replace the drain valve right here. So if you go through water, you take that out, make sure it drains all out. We'll put this together, find out if I need to change up anything for the output or the intake tube on this one. I don't know which one that is for sure, but let's go ahead and jump down here, take that tire off, see if we ran into another problem. I know it's already gonna be another problem. and figure out what we're supposed to do about that. All right, so on this bolt here, guys, I did take that back out. I did put some blue Loctite on this one. I was talking to my buddy of mine who builds big horsepower UTVs for Side-by-Side Factory here in Springfield, Missouri. They say replace that new, but they also seen these guys move a little bit. So he says, make sure you put blue Loctite on that and you put it back together. And they do sell an aftermarket one of these. I think you could torque up to like 120 or 150 foot-pounds or something crazy like that, because they have seen on higher horsepower ones, like the 500 horsepower ones, the turbos and all that stuff, these move on the crankshaft before. So anyways, let's grab this cover and let's see if we got our rubber seal in there. Looks like it's there. So let's grab this bad boy, line it up, and see. Oh yeah, yep, there we go. That fits right over the top. Nice. So let's put all these bolts back in real quick. And these things you can just hand tighten, you know, 7 to 10 Newton meters. They're not very tight. I'm gonna use my impact gun and just run around and zip all these bad boys in real quick. Get a couple started first till I get it all lined up, if I don't drop everything underneath the skid plate. And we will still have to get that out and replace that from the other cover. Now I'm wondering what they're gonna do about that, because it needs something to cover that up, especially if you hit any type of water or anything. It may have one that comes up here. I'm not sure. We're gonna have to call the company. They're gonna have to call the company about that, figure out what's going on with that. Again, another issue. One more issue we run across. Nothing better than that. And my last one way over here by the back of the frame. Swivel works great for that. 1/4 inch swivel, socket. Boom, that's on. Let's grab this guy. I may have to grab a screwdriver to get it out. All right, I'm back. Stick this guy in here. You will replace that with the one out of your stock cover. For a second, I thought I had a motorcycle coming up. Like nobody's supposed to be coming today that I can remember. So that's there. We're gonna put the tire back on this thing. We'll take it for a drive together, just kind of show what the difference in the clutch is. I've drove it. I know that basically like 25 miles an hour in high gear is about 5,000 RPMs in this thing now. Drives smooth, it comes on really well, but we'll drive it around. I'll show you kind of the RPM range of everything going on and show you the difference between this clutch. But I'm gonna have to call the owner of this unit, have him talk to the company about what do you do on the secondary clutch. intake or out. I don't know. I have to look up to see which one it is, but I know this is a newer clutch cover. But there's, you know, like I said, that's how you install the clutches on here. We'll throw the tire back on, get it back on. We'll take it for a ride. Not really a hard job. You can get the pullers online and the secondary clutch tool and all that stuff. Very, very simple. The secondary clutch piece, the belt, the thing to say change the belt. I'm having a heck of a day. Those should come with your brand new units in the glove box. As far as the primary clutch puller, you'll have to order one online. You know, I'll leave a link for where I got mine from on Amazon. You can also still get them through a Canam dealer. They can order them for you, no big deal. But let's throw this tire back on, take this thing for a little ride, and later on, I'll have to probably do a YouTube short and give you the idea what they call for the solution for that secondary either intake or out breather tube. So yeah. All right, let's hop in this bad boy. I know his maintenance light's on, but unfortunately I don't have the BRP tool to clear it because there is a way to clear them besides that, but I don't think this one has a bypass switch. Anyways, fire it up there. Throw it in low range. Let's see where the clutch is engaged. So right at maybe 18. Definitely can tell their low range is a lot different. We'll head down. So right now, 5,000 RPM. This is like 10, 11 mile an hour in low range. So let's see. There's 5,000. And we're kind of going slightly downhill, so 12 miles an hour at 5,000 RPMs. I'm not exactly sure what the stock one was. We'll drive around a little bit. It's kind of low range. I feel how this thing pulls. We'll go up this little slide of a hill over here. It's really nothing huge, but I just want to see how it feels. All right, so that's what we see at 5,000 RPMs, low range, about 10 to 12 miles an hour. We'll go up to high here. Nice and smooth. So 5,000 RPMs. I know it's about 25 miles an hour. 20 miles an hour, here's what it shows. I gotta watch for my chickens. Today's the first day coming out of the coop to free range. Let's fly down the road here real quick and just kind of see how that feels. Watch the roof of this thing. We'll go down the road over here, dead end road, loop it around. Just kind of get an idea of let you guys see exactly how it goes. But it definitely feels really good. Good throttle response, good back shift. I'm barely on the gas. So let's go down the dead end street here and just see what cruising. That actually nice. I'm barely on the gas too. So this thing is cruising pretty good. Now I don't know what top end's gonna be. I don't want to do that to the new belt right away. I want that new belt to break in. drive it at different speeds, different throttle positions, let the belt do what it needs to do. But you can see it 55 or doing 26, 27 miles an hour. It's not too bad. And the type of riding they do a lot of trail riding, a lot of hill climbing through deep ruts. Nothing really muddy or anything like that. It's kind of rocky over here in Southwest Missouri on the trails. So they wanted something a little lower geared, you know, resprung, reweighted, changed out the secondary and all that stuff. I think the kit was about $1,500 is what they were telling me, but it definitely feels really good. Engages really well. Back shift's really good. Simple to put in if you got the right pullers. Again, you can find them on Amazon. I can leave a link in the description, no problem. So right now I'm at 5450, going 35 mile an hour downhill. And this thing red lines around 8,000 RPMs. Again, I don't want to do that with the brand new belt. I want to get that belt broke in. So we'll just cruise on back to the house, back up to the shop, park this thing, and I'll do a short on what the story is on that tube, most likely. We'll see. I'm not sure. We'll see how the end of the video goes. I know I talked to the owner and they are out of the shop. They are out of the shop until tomorrow, which tomorrow's Tuesday. Monday, I'm pretty much about the only thing that's open on Mondays. Again, I just work when I want, so I'm usually open Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday, even Saturday or Sunday. I had a customer pick up yesterday, which was Sunday. I just got back from a camping trip with the family. So let's just go ahead, fly up here to the house, park this thing, give you my little outro like I always do. So I think I'm just go ahead and end this video right here, and then I'll do a YouTube short. I'll post it on TikTok also about what the solution is for that. I'm not exactly sure what their solution is going to be. Probably something pretty simple, honestly, just replacing that. So we'll park it right here next to the shop. Throw her back in park. Boom. So again, these clutches are from MCB Performance. I don't remember where they're out of, but you can find them online. Let me see if that's him texting me back about the clutches. Nope. That's just somebody else. So again, guys, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Again, this was a 2019 Canam Defender XMR HD10. And it does have, I think, 31s or 35s on it. 30. I don't know, it's got bigger tires, whatever it may be. Clutches for MCB. You do have to replace the outer cover. I think they get that from an X3. Gave you the part number for that. So again, I'll leave it short. Got hats. I don't have my shirt on today, but I have shirts and hats available. If you guys would like one, please comment below. 30 for hats, 25 for shirts. Keep subscribing, give the video a thumbs up, thumbs down. You know, wish I could, it's been weeks doing this silly short video because wrong clutch cover, my clutch puller was bad, so I had to get another one of those, so on and so forth. So it's been weeks waiting for stuff to come in. Again, I'll link stuff down in the description. Also, I am now a affiliate of eManuals Online. Go check them out, guys. They have millions of service manuals for power sports, watercraft, houses, you name it. They got all types of stuff on there. Go check it out. I use mainly the power sports stuff myself. I don't need anything else from them. I will leave a discount code and link in the description down there. So remember, hit emanuals.com, emanualsonline.com. I'll leave a little card here, a clickable link up there for you. And then I'll post another video here and here, guys, and I will catch you on my next upload.